What's up, everybody? This is going to be a bit shorter of an episode than it was last. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I just wanted to get like maybe an hour and a half or so playtime in. I was going to stay up pretty late and play. And then I remembered that I promised my sister that I'd go hiking with her tomorrow, so I kind of got to get up early and do that. Kind of wish I hadn't done that in a way because now, thinking about it, I'm kind of tired, but it is what it is. So we're going to do a little bit here and see if we can maybe get into some of these little buildings and stuff and maybe find some more things. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're right here at the Office of Creative Incubation. We've only got Felix with us because, for whatever reason, Sam does not want to come out here and play today. I don't know why. But, this is where we're supposed to go for the main quest, so we're going to look around the building here real fast, see what we see. Kill some of these sprats that are scurrying around so we can get that glorious XP. That one, oh, direct hit. Oh, no. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. There he goes. Now he's dead. Yeah.
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Well, we've already heard the one at the old mines, I think, in the last episode. So if you want to hear that, go check that out. Towards the end of the episode, I do believe. Now let's go in here and see what we see.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Show the scanner the preserved eye.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Well, alright. Let's see what we can find out in here then. That's the cool thing about this DLC. I've found that there is a lot more lore. A lot more, it seems like. We got bad guys in here. Not surprising. Of course, a good old Spacer's Choice. Mascots everywhere. Typical.
You telling me Spacer's Choice can build an office this pretty? I can't pay their workers a couple more bits?
Isn't that kind of how things operate now? Pretty much everywhere. Do like locked doors. What's in here? This is the bathroom. Nothing's in here really. Bracelet, I'll take that. Gosh, my dang contacts, for some reason at night, not every night, but occasionally at night, they get like a haze over them and it drives me nuts. It's like they're drying out. They don't do it during the day, only at night. It's happening right now and it's driving me crazy. Makes it where you can't really see all that great. Yeah, see, we're in the kitchen now. Check out the kitchen. Dang, all the helper robots are just destroyed. Interesting. It's kind of cool. That logo. What do we got over here? Oh, it's like a...
Ah, the Spacer's chosen. Lousiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Is this junior time? Productive town runs on junior time. Enhance your output with chemical input. It's all tuna cans.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena time.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Leave the competition far behind with Adrena time. What is that? I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen tossball team. Adrena time, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because
Ooh,
you
even
take
better.
Adrena time.
And I can get it somehow. Nice.
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you
Yeah. Okay, this goes upstairs. We'll wait on that. Can't get in there yet. We're there. Well, that sucks. When we level up, I think we're gonna go for lock picking first and just try to get that all the way up. Because there are quite a few doors that I can't get in around here. Yeah, we need to be careful because I know there's bad guys around here somewhere. There's one, and it's a... Oh, there's two of them. Oh, crap, they're... Oh, jeez, he scared me. We're about to get in a firefight, boys. Come on. Got him. I thought I seen another another guy around here somewhere, but I don't see him now.
Let's take a look inside.
Aha. Nice. Alright, official of our Office of Creative Incubation, a Spacer's Choice property, the best ideas since pre-sliced bread. Pre-sliced. Terminal access, welcome C. Mosley. GIMSI. Gorgon Internal Messaging System Interface. It's not the best choice, it's the only choice. Thank you for using GIMSI, your employer-sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages are company property. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or deletion of GIMSI content may result in early termination of your employment contract. Please select from the following options. To Goodfellow L. Subject: on the latest. Mr. Lawrence, Goodfellow. Fortunately, I have had the opportunity to review the latest test results from Human Inquiry. I agree with your and the committee's general assessment that these test results are unacceptable. The latest experimental sample of adrenotime demonstrates a 15 out of 17 possible symptoms in my rubric of dangerous, lethal, or otherwise high-risk side effects. I have sent a full report to your desk, the abstract of which is as follows. Adrenotime, in its current state, fails to meet this project's standards. By my calculations, Adrenotime users trade short-term improvements in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Trade short-term improvements in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Specifically, dead workers are unproductive workers. Whenever a calculation produces an unforeseen result, it is prudent to take a look at one's numbers. Incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. If the HIA's calculations are sound, then their numbers, that is to say, the drugs provided by Chem Labs, must be flawed. Your esteemed colleague, Mr. Clarence Mosley. To Goodfellow L. Subject: further analysis on Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. I have not yet received your correspondence regarding my previous letter. I can only assume you are still to deploy a perichial colloquialism. Chewing over my commentary, I have several additional insights which I have collated into a itemized list and sent to your secretary. Here is my summary. I believe the root of the problem lies in the Chem Lab. As I mentioned in my previous letter, incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. The problem must therefore be found in Dr. Jasper Lowe and his stewardship of the Chem Lab. Dr. Lowe is a notoriously lackadaisical and careless manager, and pardon my language, a poor scientist. Chem Lab must provide HIA with a safe, high-quality, carefully refined drug with which to conduct tests. This slapdash, artless, high-risk formula Chem Lab has been delivering to HIA can only result in unacceptable test results. I understand that safety and high-quality development are often antithetical to the corporate strategy of Spacer's Choice, but in my life I have found that the perspective of an outsider can be helpful. Awaiting your response, Mr. Clarence Mosley. And to Goodfellow L. Subject: encouraging words on Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Your response to my previous two letters are conspicuous by their absence. Based on my analysis of your personality type, dietary habits, patterns of speech, and mode of dress, I must conclude with reasonable certainty that your silence stems from trepidation and anxiety. If I might presume to offer you some advice cultivated after you... hold on a second. My contacts keep blurring up and I can't see it. If I might presume to offer you some advice cultivated after years of living in Byzantium, may I suggest that your anxiety stems merely from ignorance. Ignorance is the easiest of vices to rectify and requires only learning and heeding the advice of one's betters. The success and failure of any project depends on the readiness of its constituent staff to perform their mandated duties. Scientists perform experiments, researchers research, managers manage. When one of these roles acts outside of its limitations, chaos is introduced into the system. Take heart, you need not fear the burden of management. The secret of good leadership is strong oversight combined with careful, fastidious, numerically driven, and scientifically supported management. The turbulence experienced by this project is empathically not the fault of OCI. However, it is the role and duty of the OCI to fix these problems. Ours is the only department capable of riding the ship of innovation in the waters of chaos. With paternal affection, Mr. Clarence Mosley. So he knew something was up, and apparently nobody cared. Another one. Terminal access. We welcome M. Camara. From OCI Cerebral Committee, subject unacceptable results. The OCI Cerebral Committee has hereby decided by unanimous vote that the recent test results from the Human Inquiry and Auditing HIA are unacceptable, unattainable, and unsatisfactory. This message is an informal expression of our dissatisfaction, which will be formally declared by memorandum in the near future. While the committee recognizes the marketing potential of insomnia and chemical dependency, the remaining side effects described in HIA's latest report are incompatible with OCI's vision of the adrenatine product. Corporate auditors will expect to see a product that dramatically improves the long-term productivity of Special Choice workers by reducing the need for rest and mitigating the effects of long-term melancholy. The product delivered to HIA induces psychosis, violent behavior, paranoia, and, alarmingly, disobedience. The OCI cannot accept a product that transforms long-term users into dissidents. The damage to our corporate image will inevitably benefit our rivals at Anti-Clio, unanimously. OCI Cerebral Committee. From Goodfellow L, subject relax. To my colleagues in the OCI Cerebral Committee, I share your concerns, but not your alarm. In times like these, I encourage you to recall a passage from our Spacer's Choice user manual. The failures of subordinates must never become the failures of leadership. The meaning is simplicity itself. HI has failed to deliver acceptable results because they have failed to perform their professional obligations. My esteemed colleagues, you and I possess a number of law-given qualifications, but we have not been relegated to lab coat work. Let me reiterate, we are not test tube jockeys, we are leaders. HI's purpose is to deliver test results. Our purpose is to deliver a quarterly report. I'd like you to reach out to Marimum Camara at Strategic Branding, have her team clean up HI's report, trim the fat and tuck in its guts, make it look presentable for our auditors. And to OCI Cerebral Committee, subject data presentability. Cerebral Committee. My team and I have finished reviewing HIA's latest experimental report. We believe the failure of this report is manifest in its flagrant disregard for company-approved language. To that end, we have drafted a revised report edited with language consistent with the Special Choice Company vision. The HIA's original report mentions clear evidence of dangerous side effects associated with using the adrenatine product, including but not limited to paranoia, violent confusion, chemical dependence, and dissident adjacent behavior. We propose the following cognitive revisions: dangerous side effects, exciting collateral benefits, paranoia, dramatically heightened attention, violent confusion, physically assertive behavior, chemical dependence, metabolic compatibility, dissident adjacent behavior. Any mention of dissident behavior in this report may encourage dissidents. Recommend cutting this phrase entirely out of respect for our readers. Wow. Interesting. And another one. I was about to say another one, but no. Welcome, C. Mosley. Reverse intruder definitions. I don't know what that means, but maybe we'll find out. I don't know. Make sure I got everything here.
Hey, can you imagine watching Terror on Monarch in this place?
No, I can't.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do?
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
So they were using prisoners to test as test subjects. Need to get we'll come back to this way and continue through here first before moving on.
Something caved their skulls clean in.
Yeah, not surprising, man. Not surprising at all. Alright, ready?
Hey, Doc! Watch this!
Hey, alright. Finally. Jeez. Oh, hey Felix. Yeah, we need to do that. If we can get lockpick, almost get it all the way up to. We can only go up to 75, that sucks. Hmm. Alright, well, that's fine. Do I not get to do a perk? It's not. terminal here in just a second. Try and make my rounds here. Should be one more body somewhere. Not really sure where he's at though. Oh, there he is. I guess. Alright, what's this? Department of Creative Inebriation. Instructions. Inebriation procedure and protocol mandated by OCI Cerebral Committee. Feeling lethargic after a long day of creative incubation? Having trouble shooting down the bird of inspiration? Let Spacer's Choice help you steady your aim. A selection of company-approved libations are available for purchase. Medicate your creative paralysis with Spacer's Choice 0G Brew. Addendum. All purchases will be deducted from your pay. Spacer's Choice 0G Brew. Official slogan to be determined. Personal files. Oh, let's see. Hack. Visitor's log. Campos Lavinia. Trouble deciding on a font for new department letterhead. Ordered 1 0G Brew. Wyatt Lewis wrote 12 good words today, but can't figure out what order they should be in. Ordered 3 0G Brew. Deacon North. Brainstorming ideas for a new flavor of Saltuna. Ordered 1 0G Brew. Lavinia Campos. Still having trouble deciding on a font. Ordered 3 0G Brew.
You! Jackass it! Come on down!
Huh. Whoa. Alright, we might die here. Dang it, man. Oh, good thing I saved it. That's kind of a bad spot to probably shoot them from there anyway, because they sort of surrounded me. Crack shot. I need to take out these. This guy over here, man, he's got the plunderer, maybe? Probably another. Wow. Freaking strong.
Watch this! Got him, boss!
drones. Well, he's almost dead. There we go. A drug drone. It's a new one. Get out of here. Come on, he'll back up. These guys are dangerous. You gotta watch them. I think he's dead. Alright, now this the drug drone. He's not really trying to attack me, which is kind of weird. Alright, cool. There we go. Good. Okay. Felix, man, I gotta give you different armor. You scare me every time I see you. I gotta sell some of this gear I got too, because I picked up way too much gear. And you don't even have anything. Great. All that for nothing. Alright, what now we got in here? Alright, good. This is where I was a minute ago. So I kind of made a big circle. That's nice. Alright, let's go check this terminal. Auditorium, terminal access, security notice. By order of Lawrence Goodfellow, auditorium projector room must remain sealed until further notice. Please answer any inquiries by visiting auditors with the following pre-approved message. Mr. Goodfellow is excited to inform you that our projector room is undergoing upgrades in preparation for our grand quarterly report presentation. We thank you for your patience. Please return to the reception desk and request a complimentary bottle of 0G brew. Memos. On auditing. Dear Sir and/or Madam, if you are reading this memo, you are the designated concierge of this auditorium. Please commit the following message to your memory when guiding auditors along a tour of our office. What is an auditorium? Spacer's Choice Manual of Definitions describes an auditorium as a place where auditing takes place. Okay. Here you enjoy all the familiar low-cost, budget-friendly amenities that make Spacer's Choice the leading brand in affordable entertainment. Satisfy your posture in our semi-reclining chairs, enjoy a moderately cold bottle of 0G brew, relax as you enjoy the special presentation of the Project Gorgon Quarterly Review brought to you by the Office of Creative Incubation. No report this quarter? Everyone, I'm going to be blunt because I want you to understand the gravity of the situation. Someone or several someones sabotaged our quarterly reports. They're all gone. Irretrievably damaged. The Cerebral Committee's putting their heads together to come up with a solution. We hope to have one before the auditors arrive. In the meantime, here's what I need you all to do. Do not, under any circumstances, talk about the sabotage to anyone outside our office. We need to soften the language. Studies show that repeated use of the word sabotage can incite sabotage in people who lack moral fiber. I'm not taking any chances. I need you all to come up with an alternate way of describing the sabotage. Something like the incident, but not so obvious. And no report this quarter. Oh, this is a reply to it. We've received all your suggestions. After much deliberation, the Cerebral Committee has unanimously voted to refer to the sabotage incident as the incident. So make it obvious anyway, I guess. Okay, great. Alright, I think that's everything down here. This is a cool place right here. Too bad companies don't have bars like this inside of them where you can go drink after you get done working. I think, go through here and go up the ladder. It just brings us back out here. Have we went? We haven't went everywhere because there's still some bad guys around. What am I missing? Need to go upstairs. But I don't know where the staircase is. Felix, do you know where the staircase is? I mean, you would think it'd be through here, right? It kind of makes you come this way. There must be a door out to the side here somewhere. Right, there's a door, but it's not. You can't open it. Ah, here we go. Wow. I guess it doesn't care if I'm here. Good. Maybe that had something to do with the security thing I turned on earlier. Or off, or whatever I did to it. Guys there. That guy had a bad day. Alright, here we go again.
I love a good brawl.
Get him, Felix.
Go watch the field.
This gun's kind of cool, but it's not. Oh, it's pretty good close up. good close up. Real good close up. Nice. Yeah, if I knew it was that good, I'd have been using that the whole time. What is this place? Another little bar? There's really nothing in here, it doesn't look like. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something in here. For whatever reason. Take that hat, maybe that's what I'm missing. I guess I'm not, though. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Score one for Felix.
They just blow apart. Not really anything in here either. Alright, should be another door over here. We can go that way. Wasn't there another door somewhere? That's it. I see. This is where we came in at. Okay, so we need to go upstairs now. This place is huge.
Next searching.
Still got it.
Okay, so this gun doesn't work as good on those. Noted. Right here's the conference room. OCI Cerebral Committee. Minutes. The meeting began with a traditional recitation of a passage from the Spacer's Choice User Manual, followed by regulation roll call. Every member of the Cerebral Committee was present. A motion to implement the revised guidelines on linguistic cleanliness and company-approved language was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to award Miriam Camara and Lawrence Goodfellow with commendations on their permanent record was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to file a demerit on the permanent records of Dr. Jasper Lowe and Dr. Marion Blakesley was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to redact any record of derelict employees, missing employees, employee desertion, or incidents of workplace violence from official company documents was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to dismiss the meeting early was brought to the table by Lawrence Goodfellow in the spirit of some of these words I've never even seen before. Conviviality, I guess, and good humor. The motion was likewise passed unanimously. The Cerebral Committee adjourned for 0G and cigarettes. Surprised they don't make their own cigarettes. They probably do. Oh, we're almost to our destination here.
Must be the executive office. Excuse me while I leave muddy tracks all over the floor.
Let's look at that. We'll take that just to see what it does. Ooh. Some weapons need to spin up before they are able to fire at their maximum rate. These weapons spin up while aiming. Okay. What is this? It's big. It's a little bit weaker than what I got, but it's big. Gotta get that top shelf liquor in here. Alright. Main menu, welcome Goodfellow L. Please select from the following options. Admin functions. Administrative actions menu, please select from the following options. Unlock synthesis and manufacturing center. Error procedure interrupted by blah blah blah. Center placed under emergency lockdown. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. Overriding authorized emergency lockdown requires authorization from senior staff at Chem Lab. Human inquiry and auditing. Staff directory protocol activated. Please visit Transmission Tower Alpha for staff directory. Still locked, yeah. Turn to root. Messages. So I guess we're going to have to go down. We'll have to go to like every building. And override it probably with the head guy of that department, if I had to guess. Thank you for using GIMSI, your employee sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages. Okay, yeah, we've already read all that. Coming messages from Ambrose 0. Sees all recordings, high priority. To Gorgon managers, subject sees all recordings, high priority. Bring them to me immediately, and for F's sake, don't let the journalist off the freaking asteroid. Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Spacer's Choice Pharmaceutical Research and Development. From Ambrose O, reproduction schedule. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you've lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Cheers, Ollie. From Ambrose O, Toxi-free rebranding. Change the freaking name, Lawrence. I don't care if the inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from this list of acceptable alternatives. Absorbate-all. Celiatamax, Ventatron, Imiticin. Cheers. Outgoing messages to Ambrose 0. I don't like how it does this. If you are receiving this message, I am currently unavailable. In my absence, I have instructed my secretary Herbert Harrell to reply to any incoming messages with this pre-approved response. Vicariously, Lawrence. Great timing. I was just sending Herbie over to your department with a preliminary production schedule. As with so much of the work we do at the OCI, the design of the production schedule is more of an art than a science. The timetables and milestones are less contractual obligation and more aspirational cartography. Respectfully, Lawrence. To managers, radio documentary participation. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, many of you may be familiar with Odeon Pictures, Byzantium's premier purveyor of etherwave drama and drama-adjacent entertainment. Several of my personal associates at Odeon Pictures have launched a satellite studio called Pictureless Pictures, which emphasizes radio programs and serials intended to excite the senses and palpitate the glands. Well, I have received a request to approve a radio documentary program examining the lives and contributions of Spacer's Choice scientists operating on Gorgon. The name of this documentary is Moments with Genius. I do not approve of the superfluous exclamation point, but I approve of the general idea. Please inform the other managers lawfully. Mr. Clarence Mosley. Why do they all say lawfully, I wonder? Like, they use law in
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
What? Who the hell are you? Wait, remain silent.
I have a message for you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
Did you just lock me out of the SMC?
I did. And I am prepared to do worse if you ignore my warning. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
I don't understand. They made marauders here? How?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
What do they mean? How do you create marauders? We were hired to find a journal. Marauders aren't our problem.
Marauders are everybody's problem, boss. If Spacer's Choice made the marauders, we can't just let them get away with it.
Noted. Whatever secrets are buried here, we'll root them out. Okay, well, that was interesting. Did not expect that. I'm not locked out, though. Alright, so we got an elevator here we can take, which I guess is this. Nope, it's not. What is this? Oh, that's where they can watch the production or whatever, projector. I assume the elevator is upstairs. This little room right here reminds me of, oh, what was that show? Squid Games. A really good show, actually. I'm trying to get my wife to watch it and she wouldn't watch it, but I really enjoyed it. I'll take it. It does take a while to spin up, though. Not sure how much I like that. I don't know where to go. There's the elevator. Or a elevator. Yeah, we can still go up a level. So I want to do that before we decide to leave completely.
Well, boss, this job just got interesting. I always wanted to say that.
Upper exterior. Okay. Let's see.
If somebody's trying to stop you, that just means you're on the right track. Didn't we see a big communication tower on the way over here?
We did. Wait, upper exterior. Why did we come back out the front door? I guess we didn't. All these things here. Wow. All right, well, where do they want us to go now? The transmission tower, right. Yep, I guess we need to go there. Okay. We can do that. I've been there already. We're definitely not going back in there because... Is that where I think it is? I'm not sure. The mines, I'm not going back in those mines unless I have to. That was a nightmare in that place. This is barred, not sealed. So if it's barred, does that mean at some point I'll be able to get in there? Oh, I haven't been here yet? I don't think I have been here yet. Interesting. Okay, well. Better save the game before we go in here, because I'm probably gonna die.
Here I come!
These guys hit so hard. Got him. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You do have one of them crack shots over there, which... Oh, that's his face. He can definitely kill me. But, you know what? I'm going to actually go to my other gun I had. Because this gun seems to work pretty good on him. Where you going, buddy? Oh, I shot his gun out of his hand. You see that? Yeah, I've got to where I kind of like this one. Alright, is there anything around here that I can actually find? Secrets, lore, anything. Security logs. Weber investigation closed. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber cleared of all suspicion. No further investigation needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber are to be forwarded to Ann Olson, who will handle them personally. Other notes from today: called to Chem Lab to investigate suspicious noise. Removed half of one test subject from outflow pipe. Log changes to keycard protocol. New lost New lost keycard protocol. Log the loss, including date, time, and the card user before printing a new keycard at this terminal. New protocol should prevent Olsen from having to print Carter a new keycard again. Passcode. Get it together, Carter. Log allegations against F. Webster or Weber. Received tip that Frida Weber may be engaging in company prohibited activity. Alleged distribution of test product. Questioned Weber at her domicile. Further investigation required. Other notes from today. Flagged 2 crates of zero-G brew shipped in from Terra 2. Bottles concealed subversive propaganda. Destroyed propaganda immediately. Zero-G brew has been cleared for transport to Office of Creative Incubation Cafeteria. Print new security guard. Enter passcode. Get it together, Carter. Actually, we can hack it. That'll give us some points. Where's the keycard go? Okay. We just get it automatically. Nice. I don't know what that's going to be for, but I guess we'll use it for something. Also got a locked door over here. And that's what we use it for. Okay. That'll work. Chef hat. Pick up dealer stash card and note. Letter from Frida Weber. Officer Olsen, I'd like to follow up with you regarding yesterday's chat. Now, this could be a whole mess, or this could be something we resolve quietly to the mutual benefit of both parties. Here's what I'm going to do. I've enclosed the key that unlocks a safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room, in which I most certainly do not store that stockpile of adrenotime some holehead tipped you off about. Maybe some of that supply, which again I must stress does not exist, goes missing from time to time. It happens. There's quite a lot of it, and who's to say I count doses that carefully? I get new deliveries in all the time. My perfectly legal non-adrenotime related business provides a valuable service to my customers, who benefit immensely from a product otherwise tied up in too much legal red tape, like testing phases and human safety. Should my operation be permitted to continue as before, I'd ask that you hold onto the enclosed key for safekeeping. I think that would prevent any future issues between the two of us, don't you? Kindest regard, Frida Webster, or Weber. So, I wonder where his room's at. There's a safe somewhere in his room, wherever his room is. Here's another place right down here. This might be it, actually. There's a good little hall right there. Contraband. Not sure what that is, but that's also looks like something we might can use at some point. Alright, so let's go. We need to go back up here. Yeah, I wish I knew where that guy lived. Wait, is this the right way? No. This way. I think I've already been in here. Directory. Locate facility staff. One result found. Name mostly Clarence. Location Byzantium Musgrave Collection. Thank you for your diligent commitment. Wow, I get a lot of XP for that. Diligent commitment to personal tracking and surveillance. So now we gotta go to Byzantium, I assume. Is it taking us back to our... Yeah, it's taking us off world, I believe. Alright, well in that case we're going to Sprat Shack Extractor. And turn it in this one quest we got. I found, what was it I found? Flask? Or somebody? You know, somebody who lives in here. Or not lives in here, but, well, yeah, probably do. They probably do live in here. Can't remember exactly who it was. Was it her?
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
What brings you to Gorgon?
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
The blight wouldn't turn over a rock unless there was salvage underneath it.
Well put. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Yeah, you've already told me all that. Where were you during the bad times? You know anything juicy about Project Gorgon?
That was above my pay grade, but it didn't take a genius to figure out the higher-ups were working on something big. Months after I got out, I saw the advertisements for Adrena time. I just knew. This is it, Leonora. It was all for this.
How'd you get out? Where were you during the bad times?
Getting the hell off Gorgon.
So you're still on
In
Gorgon,
his
though.
final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed
I've already heard
escort.
all this stuff from
When
her.
the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew...
Alright. So what brings you back to Gorgon?
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask.
I've got it.
I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
Alright, here it is. I think I found what you're looking for.
That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
I found Jerome. It looks like he died peacefully. I didn't see your husband. It's always possible he made it out. Found his journal. He went mad after the evacuation and became a marauder.
A marauder? You're telling me he's been alive all this time?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that's the end of it. Was there anything else?
There's simply no way of knowing where he is now.
You're right. My Jerome deserved better. But deserving isn't the same as getting in this rotten colony. Jerome got me out of Gorgon. I can honor his memory by staying out. Time to hit the dusty trail. Be seeing you, stranger.
This is what he wanted. Go live your life.
I don't think that's what you wanted to hear. but I'm glad you were honest.
Alright, well, I don't really know what else to say to her. Accept fate. I guess, I don't know. Ow, broke my leg. Again. Alright, off to Byzantium. I wonder if I'm, I got something, like a Medal of Honor. I wonder if that's going to be in my ship now. Ow, there's my other leg. I didn't say it did, so we still have this Medal of Honor. It should be in junk, maybe. I don't see it. Maybe it did put it up there. I mean, if it did, I should be able to see it. I don't see it. So, yeah, I don't know. But what's that? That might be it right there. That's Graham's patch, torn from Graham's jacket. Zora sent this to you on a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built a foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way. I don't know. I've got to let it go. Abandoned all hope for a better past. He used to say. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. Yeah, okay. Oh man, I got my sciatic nerves acting up. Hurts. Okay, let's go to Byzantium.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
I'm guessing Minnie wants an update. Patch it through.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Not yet. Your mother's office has been sealed tight. Someone warned me to stay away from Gorgon. Didn't lock the place down.
Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility?
Bet you it's her mom.
Oh, after all this time. Who was it?
Could be an agent from Spacer's Choice who doesn't appreciate spies.
Of course. They know you're on the case and they're scrambling to cover their
Could be her.
tracks. Good thinking, Captain. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization, and layers of it.
I don't suppose your mother left you any passwords or mysterious keycards.
No. I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work. It's a good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Did you know Gorgon was developing adrenotime?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was adrenotime. Adrenotime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware that adrenotime created marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea adrenotime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about adrenotime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
Why would Spacer's Choice risk everything for a stimulant?
Adrenotime was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of adrenotime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Could one drug really do all of that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of adrenotime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
I'm heading back out. You really know your business, Minnie.
Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Crack my knuckles. Yes.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
Until next time, Minnie. Okay, let's go,
Welcome back,
I wonder if she's
Captain.
got anything to say.
How can I be?
Nope.
I'll be here.
Alright. Invite Sam down. Have him clean your, ports again. Alright, let's take Sam with us. We're just gonna fast travel to the closest place. Actually, we're right here at it already, huh? Sorta. I don't like having to ride those elevators because you gotta ride one elevator up, then go and ride another elevator down, and it's just lengthy. Excuse me, Sam. Where exactly are we going? God, there's a lot of soldiers out here. What is that? I haven't seen that before.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are
A
redecorated
teacup cannon.
with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they
That's
know the
hilarious.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him? Ah, if it isn't my favorite vagrant in the system, what can I do for you?
Still in a good mood, I see.
Of course I am. Now I know for certain that this is the pinnacle. There's nowhere more beautiful, and no lifestyle more luxurious. I deserve the very best our society has to offer. I earned it, and thanks to you, I know that I have it. Wouldn't you rest easier too in my position?
You didn't earn it at all. Who cares? Life's not a contest.
Oh, you poor greasy space hobo. You have so much to learn.
Greasy space hobo.
Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I'm leaving. Space hobo. Greasy space hobo. Nina Prescott. Alright, guys.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
You're welcome. Is it just me, or is like her eyes like not straight? Like one of them looks a little bit crossed. I wonder if that's intentional. They look like, I don't know, like this one doesn't look right to me. Maybe it's my eyes that's crossed. I don't know. Canon review. I don't know anything about a Canon review.
Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you?
I'm looking, what's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
Very. Man. Why can't I do that? I've got... This is... whatever. I'm looking for Clarence Mosley.
Mr. Mosley is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Excuse me. Just has like random bullets sitting around. I better not unlock that. This is a big place.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review? Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them...
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
My favorite kind of repartee. Let's hear it.
Now loading banter protocol. Indecency ratio set to 15%. Did you know that Canid reviews in the premises of Byzantium are a violation of board protocol and may result in a fine of up to 400 bits? How subversive.
15% is way too low. Let's see that indecency ratio to maximum.
Indecency ratio set to maximum. Now loading banter protocol. Byzantium's glory days are over. Bits cannot purchase happiness. All pleasure is fleeting. No amount of inebriation will dull the pain of ennui. Warning. This unit's banter protocol has exceeded its maximum allowance of subversive language. Memory wipe initiated. This unit's banter protocol has been erased. Would you like to purchase a drink?
I'll just excuse myself.
At least the drinks are nice. They even scratched off the warning label. Just like real conference.
long did you say Musgrave was gone?
Well, she said go in there and take the door to the left, but I don't see a door to the immediate left. Guess, oh, prep room. That's right. Wealthy citizen. What's down there? That's where they're doing the show. Walk down there real fast.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Canid handler. Anybody named something other than Canid handler? Millborn. Yeah, you are.
I don't suppose you've any formal training in Canid husbandry.
No.
I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Not really sure if that's a man or a woman. I guess it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, he probably just hates you. You named your Canid Anubis?
Oh, naturally. All our Canids are named after the legends of the old pharaohs. Family tradition, you see. You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch.
Alright.
Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Poor thing. Look at the poor guy, he's tired of Saltuna. Give him a proper treat. Inspiration. Canids need affection too. Maybe you should be nicer to little Anubis. So your family's interested in Egyptian mythology?
Oh, absolutely. Egyptology is a family tradition. Did you know that the old pharaohs were buried in a monument along with all their belongings?
I did know that.
The tradition was maintained for millennia, from Khufu all the way to Rockefeller.
Rockefeller? I don't think Rockefeller is a pharaoh, but okay. That sounds wrong.
Really? I can't imagine why. All our sources come from board-certified academics.
Of course they do. Look at the poor guy. He's tired of Saltuna. Give him a proper treat.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. No, are you out of your mind? No chocolate.
Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet then. You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
Thank you. Huh. Okay. Man, there are like... There's a bypass. I thought there were 2 more model ships. I was about to say, there's model ships everywhere around here. There's an elevator. I wonder where this goes. Golden Canid trophy. I would like to steal that, actually. Might go up that elevator and see where it goes real fast.
Oh, I think he likes you, boss. Can we keep him?
No. Don't like animals. Don't like... Oh, it goes down. Not a big fan of animals, thank you very much. What is this place? Technician's keycard.
Sys performing.
Well.
Blood pool detected. That's the last of him.
Glad I got you guys with me, because that would almost went bad. I don't know what's down here, but I'm assuming I'd probably have to come down here at some point or another, so... Oh, here we go. Installation log completed. Scheduled annual sanitation and repair Musgrave family vault. Ooh. Applied Kindapine scented floor wax. Appraised area in accordance with Byzantium aesthetic standards. See HHC board aesthetic and interior regulations. Relocated garbage. Installed anti-dissident automechanicals in order to ensure moral and civil hygiene. Note, tampering with, altering, or otherwise disabling moral hygiene automechanicals is strictly prohibited under board regulations. Delivered complimentary mint. I'm going to have to sell some of these guns off at some point. Oh, whatever that is, it ain't there no more. Wonder if this goes somewhere else. Aha.
Wow, that trophy's real gold? Oh, I figured there'd be chocolate inside.
This guy's such a moron. 150. Mark III anti-riot gear. Most dangerous game. I'd like to have that. Well, I got the gold trophy at least. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to give it to this guy over here. Or I'm getting ready to meet, probably.
You ever want to make friends with a canid? Look him square in the eyes. Oh, and bare your teeth, too. That lets him know you're a friend.
Is that true? I don't think it is.
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to another one of these guys right now. Clarence Mosley?
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
I don't. Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about canid shows. Excuse me?
Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh, I've been told I should try to socialize more. Sharing an interesting fact is a proven method of endearing oneself to a stranger. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go get a beer real quick. All right. That name sounds familiar. Mostly fine furniture company, right?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
No, it's not, but that's okay. I'm looking for information about Project Gorgon. I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true.
No.
I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
Let's see. Look, you want to keep living in the moment. Show me how to lift the emergency lockdown. What's got you so frightened?
I left Gorgon behind for a reason. Several reasons, in fact. Corporate sabotage, abnormally high fatality rates, and the Marauders. We buried Project Gorgon for good. Don't go digging up its grave. You seem like you're in the margin of competence for a freelancer. Find yourself some better work.
Oh, you're a bit late. Some mysterious figure already sent me cryptic warnings.
Let me hazard a guess. You didn't listen then.
Never do.
And you're not about to listen now.
Not gonna. Were you the one trying to send me a message?
If I wanted to send you a message, I'd arrange for a notarized affidavit. Cryptic warnings and subtle threats are not my forte.
The person activated some kind of emergency lockdown. Any idea who they might be?
Someone with resources. Security countermeasures require a special override. Whoever locked down the facilities must have been watching you. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
How's this for a reason? I'm really heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust.
I think I've already done it.
A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
Ooh, goody. What's so important about a trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
Way ahead of you, Clarence.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
I kept my end of the bargain. I expect you to keep yours.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
You use statistical analysis to figure out their location. So show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
You haven't been able to let go of Project Gorgon either.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
Sure. Are these two researchers the only other survivors?
As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only two surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way.
I need 2 different overrides to lift one lockdown. Why is nothing in this colony ever simple? See, alright, I've got some questions about these researchers.
I'll tell you what I can.
What do I need to know about Marion Blakesley?
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Are you sure it was sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's Choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
You're asking me to trust your hunch?
I'm asking you to trust in the predictive power of data. Dr. Blakesley may have disappeared after that sabotage incident, but the trajectory of her life was implied in her permanent record.
What about Jasper Lowe guy? What about this Jasper Lowe guy?
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
Wow, must have been some fancy lab coats.
Oh dear. How do I explain this without using too many syllables? Lab coats means scientists. It's a colloquial... It's slang. Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus.
Before I go, there was one other thing.
Certainly. What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet.
There's no one else
not a
in
lot
here.
about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
Alright. I promise I'm not looking for any trouble, I just want information.
Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Does the name Minnie Ambrose mean anything to you?
Minnie Ambrose? Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete?
Why? What happened?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Auntie Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
Why did Project Gorgon need an actuary?
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product, we were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
What exactly went wrong?
Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another. The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
So the project fell apart and your test subjects became marauders.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
The staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
Your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You are part of the you were part of Project Gorgon.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
No more questions. Thanks for your time. Actually, were a lot more questions I wanted to ask him, but you kind of got to pick your path, and whatever path you take, that's how it goes. Well, we can go more lockpicking here, I guess. Dang, man, I'm at 93. Excuse me. I actually leveled up pretty quick there. I get a perk, yay. Is there a perk that gives me more lockpicking skills? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything that's... All skills plus 5 if no companions in party. All skills plus 10 if no companions recruited. Interesting. No companions recruited. I don't want to get rid of all of my companions, though. I like my companions. I'm taking it. I'm taking it just because if I go solo, which I can do, then it might help. All I gotta do is send them back to the ship if I find something and actually need it. So that might be something that we can use. Alright, cool. So now where do we go?
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily. Long enough for colonists to sneak them out.
Let's see. I guess we'll go locate Dr. Jasper. We're not going to be able to really talk to him. I'm going to travel there. And then we're going to end the stream because I'm actually over about 20 minutes further than I wanted to be. But I wanted to find a good stopping point.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
Okay, can I see it?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am asleep.
On my terminal, so she must mean upstairs in my room.
You're adjusting
Messages from Mark. Error, origin not found. What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel, the unreliable, registered to one Alex Hawthorne. But that's not you, is it? You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in exchange. Your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair, after all. Oh, dang it. Wait. No, I don't have anybody in my party right now. What is my... Max at 51. Dang, because I've got, I guess the concussion screwed it up, so it's probably needs to be a 60. Well, nothing I can do about that. Oh, wait a minute, maybe there is. Will this raise any of my... Mine attributes +1. Wonder if they stack. No, I want to use it. That's only going to get me up to like 54. Okay. Let's see what it is now. $55. So I guess it does stack. Interesting. Unfortunately, can I drink more and it keep going up? I wonder. No. Alright, well. What if I go out here with no one? And then come back in? Will that mean they're out of my party? Still at 55, okay, yeah. Alright. Worth a shot. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream here, I think. See, tomorrow I'm doing some hiking, and then I got a softball game tomorrow night, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to play any until late tomorrow night. We'll see. If I don't go hiking in the morning, I'll be playing tomorrow for sure. If I go hiking, then I probably won't be. But I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm tired. And then I'm gonna do like probably a 6 or 7 mile hike tomorrow. So thank you guys for checking out the video. If you like the series, you know, give me a like. Don't hesitate. I mean, that's the only way you're helping me out on YouTube, really. Likes propel the video, you know, so more people can see it. So I would appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.